Alright, I just pulled up in here. Figured I'd do this part inside the van, being it's windy as hell outside. But we are right here. And we're about to hike that red line. Why? Because it's super windy, and why not go up on the highest part so we can do the lookout. I guess it looks out over the lake, but yay. And then when we get finished there, we'll see if we can find other stuff. There's a road right. It's either this one, or am I? It's either this one that goes down and around. It's a one-way road, and it's really neat to drive. And we'll stop at a few places and do some hiking. There's trails that go off it, as you can see. But this is a pretty big park. You know, you could spend all day in here easily. You can camp here. There's campsites all over the place in here. Walk-ins and all kinds of things. But you can hear the wind just whipping outside right now. So it's a perfect day to climb up a hill, you know. So anyway, here we are. We are right here, and we're gonna walk around this area because there's some cool stuff outside here, and then we'll hike up that trail there and see what it looks. It's only about a half a mile by the looks. So here we go. All right, we got the pole. Let's go. Just chilling up out here with the wind. This is the first park that actually had the bathroom open, and I used it. I stopped at the convenience store on the way here, grabbed a Gatorade, drank most of it on the way here. Yeah, there's people walking around all over the place today. Huh, what's that? Well, it's definitely going to be an easy walk. Get you guys a little more straightened out there. This wind is something else today. Holy cow. There's enough people out here today where I'm gonna stay to one side. The edge where the grass is actually a little softer anyway, and less noisy with the gravel. Wow. I'm assuming that's where we're going, up on the top of that one over there. Or maybe not. Maybe over there. I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to find out. It's only about a half a mile, so it's not going to be real far. Wow. Definitely picked the perfect day for it, didn't I? That one almost blew me over. Oh my God. It's gonna be crazy up top if it's this windy down here. Oh. Water coming down up a little ridge there. The wildlife in here is crazy. There's a lot of it. The office wasn't open. I was going to get my yearly pass for my vehicle. It's not open yet. So we're just kind of winging it today. Trying to see what this sign says here. Checking the browse or something. Well, the wind's at the back of this for a second, but we're about to turn back into it. I forgot my binoculars. Looks like a little cutover trail. We'll stay on this for video purposes. Oh yeah, and just a little switchback. Stay on trail. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can see where people have been jumping. Yeah, that's too bad. Just ruins it for everybody. They're doing it right here too. Well, we're up a little higher, but really not much of a view yet. Looks like we walk along the shelf here for a minute, and it goes up a little higher. Oh yeah. I can kind of see the lake through the trees. Well, I got quite a few resting spots, which is kind of nice. Come up here and take a break, have a drink, stay on the trail. People cutting up, going up there. Crazy. Perfectly groomed trail, and you'd rather walk through that and get ticks on you. I don't know. Just because it's a little bit further around. I don't know. Whatever. There's no ticks on this dirt. Unless they fall off the people that cut across the trail. I hear voices. Oh yeah, I see people up on top. Sun is warming up. That's good. I want to explore more in the park, but I don't want to freeze my butt off all day either. Pretty easy walk. A little bit of scenery with the sun coming across here. Not much there, just a trail, but still kind of cool. I like seeing the water with the oaks around it like that. We have a lot of that here in Minnesota, especially in parks like this. This is the first time I've hiked this trail. Kind of neat. It'll look better once we get up there, I'm sure, but it's still kind of cool. I'm seeing it all, so you may as well. for a half a mile long trail. It seems a little longer than that. I know I'm going slow and all, but I can walk a half a mile pretty quickly. Oh, we got a little bit of an overlook view right here coming up. Take a little breather, look around. Looks like there might be some ice stacking down there. Whoa. It is windy up here. Woo! The wind is coming right at our face right now. Pretty big lake. Definitely one way to catch your breath. Woo. All right, let's get to the top. Oh, feels good with the wind on my back. Wow. It's a nice view. Hiking up here. It might be a little shaky because I'm walking sideways, stepping sideways here. Oh yeah. You really got to stay on trail to appreciate it. Cutting across just gets you down quicker, I guess, but oh yeah. We still got another, I don't know, 20, 30 feet up yet. That's cool how that separates between the two lakes. I love that the wind is getting warmer. It actually feels good. I bet this is neat in the summer when all the plants are growing up with the leaves. Real scenic. The lake's over top of all this plant life. This park is a little bit of a drive for me, but not really too bad actually. But it's one of the biggest parks as far as usable acres. There are bigger parks, but a lot of them have lakes on them that take up all the usable acreage, unless you're a boater. But if you like to hike and explore, this park is fantastic. We still got another switchback yet to go. Wow. cool. It's really cool. We could stop here and it would be okay. But this is all park right here. Everywhere you see. There's no private land even way out there. State park. Let's go to the top. Few people up here, so we'll keep it a little bit quiet. Well, I just kind of skimmed over this, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to. Hold on, get my pole right here. No way I'm going to be able to get this in without a shadow. Oh, there we go. The sun went away for us for a minute. This used to be like a ski area. Used to be a chalet up here back in the day. I'll go slow enough here so you can read it. But old Hallaway Hill used to have a ski ridge here. Yeah, I knew I was going to get a shadow on it. You'll have to pause it on the paragraph that you're going to need to read because I got to keep shifting. It's a long sign here. Yeah, back in the 50s and 60s, early 60s, this place was the Chia. Whoa, that wind. Let me go down in here a little bit so it's... Number one is that. Oh, I see. I may have messed that up for number 3. There you go. And there's 4. 5. There's a long sign here. Hopefully you can pause and read. I mean, you can see how long that sign is. Alright. We're going to head back down for no particular reason than it's just a little windy up here and there's a lot more to see. So let's do that. Take our time. Take a look around. Bumped into 3 people that were up here. And 2 were from the southern part of the state, and 1 was up around the Duluth area. And the guy from the Duluth area, I got to talking to him, and we've hiked the same trails, Split Rock Loop Trail and a few others. There's a couple 10-mile long loops up there that are really fun to do. But he's down here doing the same thing I am. Looking around for new stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of families, kids coming. Looks like a dog. And people wonder why I walk with this. You poke a dog away. You don't want to hurt the dog, you just want to keep them away from biting you. You don't need a hiking stick on this kind of, that's probably better. You don't need a hiking stick on this kind of terrain, but you'd be surprised. Catch your balance, you know, stuff like that. Well, I'm glad I was able to hike up here pretty much. Easy going. I mean, it's not hard at all. It's one of the easiest hikes I've done so far this year, actually, even though it's set on the sign 960 or 30 some feet climb. You don't really feel it. I know I'm going to be ditching the gloves on the next hike. Don't need them right now. Any hike we do now is going to be a lot longer than this one was. This is one of the shorter trails in here. Can you see the color in that lake way back there? Holy cow, you're pretty tall. Hey, puppy. That's a nice view, even though it's windy. I know we've already seen it on the way up here, but somehow when you go back down it just looks different. Wow. This might be an audio over video. Holy cow. It's crazy windy up here. Shot of the lake sneaking through. Kind of looks like a deer trail right coming up through here. Not much at the top of the hill for them to come up here for. Views that we've seen on the way up, but somehow they look different on the way down. Those people are all the way to the top already. Wow, that's crazy. That's one active family right there. I'm breaking in a new pair of hiking shoes. So far they're working out fantastic. I really got to get my mountain bike fixed. I could ride up this. I have confidence. I'm pretty sure I could do it. Be a fun ride down, that's for sure. Probably not allowed on this with a mountain bike. There is a mountain bike trail here. It's actually 9 miles long. Some of it is paved because it's part of the paved road that drives around the whole park, but most of it is a dirt road that you can also drive a vehicle on. You know, I hope a lot of people don't watch my videos expecting me to edit down a whole trail into 15 minutes, because that's not going to happen. You know, people want to see what the whole trail looks like, to see if it's something they can do. If you chop it all up in edits and then they get there and they get the surprises, that's not really fair. So I do my hikes full length for the most part. You know, if there's a 5-mile section that's nothing but along a roadside, then yeah, of course, that I'm not gonna sit and make you guys watch cars go by while I'm hiking. But wow, I can understand why people would use that. It almost looks like it was the trail at one point. But so anyway, when you click on a video that has a label of the name of the trail, you're pretty much going to see the whole hike of that trail. And that's the way it should be. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of hikers. Just basically just because it's a place that I want to go to someday, and no better way to learn it. Like the Appalachian Trail. I've seen the Appalachian Trail hiked about 100 times, but in different sections, because very few people have done a full walkthrough on it. First of all, because it's super long. I don't know how long. I'm not even going to guess. Hundreds of miles long. So I expect people to only do bits and pieces of it. So I've learned a lot about the Appalachian Trail, where to be careful and all that kind of stuff, and just by watching YouTube. But I've noticed that they just chop the hell out of even the short hikes. Oh yeah, we're going to do a 5-mile hike today, and I mean, the Appalachian is cool. Why chop it up? And it's mostly because of the viewers. It's not the people making the videos. They'd love to just make a video and post it, you know, edit just a little bit here and there, but it's mostly because of the viewers. They don't want to sit and watch long videos. They don't have the attention span anymore. They can sit and watch a 2-hour movie with some girl half naked that drives a car really fast, but you set them down to watch a 2-hour movie of a guy hiking through the woods, that ain't gonna happen. It's a matter of interest. Even for me, as someone that does it, there's only certain people I watch. Even though we all do the same thing, there's only certain people that I can sit and watch all day long. And I'm not gonna sit here and name them off, although I should, because they're really good at what they do. But that's not the time. But it just kind of makes me wonder what the viewers out there are really into. Do they just want quick videos and they just sit and watch one after another after another after another? Are they just rolling through it, kind of like a Facebook thing? You scroll through Facebook until you see something interesting and then you read it. Is that how you do YouTube? I mean, if it's something you're interested in, I usually go right to the playlist of whoever that person is and look at their playlist, because what they've done is put together, a person may have done the whole Appalachian Trail and taken forever and different videos and over the years, but you can watch the whole Appalachian Trail on one channel just by watching a playlist. I guess I'm just kind of curious of what people use YouTube for, because I use it instead of watching 2 hours of movies. I'll watch 2 or 3 hours of people doing what I'm doing, because that's my interest. Sometimes it's a bunch of videos, and sometimes it might be only one. I limit myself how much media time I do at night, because the more I'm watching, the less I'm editing, and I should be working. Wind is pushing me right along up this trail. I think what I like about the early spring the most is the fact that I am out here pretty much alone. I do everything alone. I hunt alone, I fish alone, I go places alone. I would just prefer it. I can stop and gawk at something for as long as I want, without having to worry about, oh, sorry, am I holding you up? Just to have them say, oh, no, you're all right, when in their mind they're thinking, come on, man, let's go, Oh, this is crazy. Just pushing me along. Someday I'm hoping that these hikes turn into seeing some wildlife. I mean, this is prime location for it, other than the wind. This park just loaded with wildlife. They warn you, if you're at a campsite, really put your food away, because the raccoons, they will come right out and take it right from you. They're not even afraid. And there's a lot of raccoons in here. Shit ton of raccoon in here. All this fallen trees, and they got so much habitat to live in. And there's frogs. There's all kinds of food in here for them. So they smell people food. They're all over it. I don't know if I mentioned it. The reason why I came here today was I was going to get my vehicle permit for all the state parks in Minnesota. But the office wasn't open yet this year, or this time of year. I assumed they would be at this park, because this is a really popular one, and I figured they'd be collecting money by now, but they're not even doing that yet. Convenient for us today, because we get to do everything for free, but a lot of times they don't mind people coming in early and doing it this way, because they know it's not a clean park right now. There's trees down, and it's not as convenient or as easygoing as it is in, say, June and July. And they also figure anybody that's brave enough to come out here in the early season, let them at it. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're getting it in the camera now. But this is where we were. This is where we are now. And we hiked all the way up there. You can see all that water was in State Park. But yeah, that was kind of cool. Now we're gonna come back on this road a little ways to here, and I believe either there or here, it might be here, one of these roads is a one-way road that you can only go, I believe it's this one. Yeah, Park Drive. So we got to go to Park Drive, and then we can stop anywhere and do any of these trails along it. Some of them are cool. It's kind of hilly, so it'll be good. And the yellow is, no, the green. The green is a mountain bike trail. So you can see where like pavement, where the black is, it's a multi-vehicle, but you can see that most of it, for the most part, is green for the mountain bike. It's 9 miles. It's fun. I've been in here a lot. It's one of my favorite parks. All right, let's head to a new spot.